What if I told you that the future of football, the next heir to Messi's throne, is a kid who was doing his homework one night and playing in the Champions League the next? This isn't a movie script. It's the real-life story of Lamine Yamal, Barcelona's teenage sensation who's rewriting the record books with every touch of the ball. At an age when most of us were worried about high school exams, Yamal is ghosting past world-class defenders and making the legendary Camp Nou stadium roar his name. He's the youngest player to ever start for Barcelona, the youngest to score in La Liga history, and the youngest to represent and score for the Spanish national team. But these records are just numbers. What makes Lamine Yamal truly special isn't just his age. It's the jaw-dropping, mature, and electrifying way he plays the game. So, how did this kid from a small town in Catalonia become football's most exciting prospect? What are the secrets behind his incredible talent? Today, we're diving deep into the making of a Wonderkid. We'll analyze his unique playing style, explore his journey through the famed Masia Academy, and understand what sets him apart from every other young player on the planet. This is the story of Lamine Yamal, the boy who carries the hopes of a footballing giant on his very young shoulders. To truly understand the Yamal phenomenon, you have to watch him play. Forget his age for a second and just focus on the player. He's a left-footed winger who primarily operates on the right, a classic inverted winger role that modern football loves. This position allows him to do what he does best, cut inside onto his stronger foot. But this is where the magic really begins. Yamal isn't just a one-trick pony. When he receives the ball, the entire defense is on high alert. They know he wants to come inside, but stopping him is another matter entirely. His control is magnetic. The ball sticks to his foot like it's tied there with a string. He combines this with a low center of gravity and an explosive burst of pace, making him an absolute nightmare in one-on-one situations. Defenders are caught in a dilemma. If they get too tight, he can use his quick feet to skip past them. If they give him space, he has the vision and technical ability to either whip in a dangerous cross or unleash a curling shot towards the far post. It's a style that draws immediate comparisons to a certain Argentine who also came through La Masia. The Messi comparison is inevitable, and while it's a heavy burden, you can see why people make it. It's in the way he glides, the way he seems to see a different game than everyone else, the way he can change the direction of an attack in a split second. But let's break down his technical arsenal even further. One of his signature moves is the La Pausa, to pause. It's a moment of feigned hesitation, a deceptive lull in his movement that freezes the defender. In that split second, the defender is second-guessing, and Yamal is already gone, exploding into the space he just created. It's a skill that shows incredible football intelligence and composure, traits rarely seen in a player so young. He doesn't just run at players blindly. He reads their body language, baits them into committing, and then punishes their mistake. His dribbling isn't just about speed. It's about deception. He uses body feints, shoulder drops, and sudden changes of pace to unbalance his opponents. Another key aspect is his decision-making in the final third. For many young wingers, this is where they struggle. They might beat their man, but then the final pass or shot is rushed or misplaced. Yamal, however, plays with the clarity of a seasoned veteran. He knows when to shoot, when to cross, and when to lay it off for a teammate in a better position. This unselfishness and game intelligence are what truly elevate him from a talented dribbler to a complete attacking threat. He creates as many chances as he takes, making the entire team better when he's on the pitch. His coaches at La Masia and Barcelona have all praised this maturity, noting that he processes the game at a speed far beyond his years. The journey to Barcelona's first team began in the hallowed grounds of La Masia, the club's world-renowned youth academy. This is the institution that produced legends like Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta. From the moment Yamal joined at the age of 7, it was clear he was different. Coaches who had seen thousands of talented kids come and go immediately recognized something extraordinary in him. He was always playing in age groups above his own, constantly challenging himself against bigger, stronger, and more experienced players. This wasn't just to fast-track his development, it was a necessity. He was simply too good for his own age group. This environment forged his fearless mentality. When you've spent your entire youth career playing against older opponents, making your senior debut at 16 against grown men doesn't seem quite as intimidating. La Masia's philosophy is not just about technical skill. It's about instilling a deep understanding of Barcelona's specific style of play, positional play, quick passing, and intelligent movement. Yamal absorbed these concepts like a sponge. He wasn't just a talented individual. He learned how to be a Barca player. He understands the importance of space, the timing of his runs, and how his movement can create opportunities for others. This tactical education is a crucial piece of the puzzle. It's why he was able to slot into Xavi's first team so seamlessly. He already spoke the same footballing language as his senior teammates. One of the most remarkable things about Yamal is his temperament. The pressure of playing for a club like Barcelona is immense. Every game is scrutinized, every mistake amplified. The expectations on a young talent, labeled the next big thing, can be crushing. Yet Yamal plays with a sense of joy and freedom, as if he's just having a kickabout in the park with his friends. You see it in his smile after a successful dribble, in the carefree way he expresses himself on the pitch. This mental fortitude is perhaps his greatest asset. Xavi Hernandez, a master of handling pressure as a player, recognized this immediately. He has managed Yamal's integration perfectly, protecting him from the hype while giving him the freedom to be himself. Xavi has often said that what surprises him most is Yamal's decision-making and his personality. He's not afraid to take risks, to demand the ball in tight situations, or to take on the responsibility of being the team's main creative outlet. This fearlessness is infectious. It lifts his teammates and it electrifies the crowd. When Yamal gets the ball, there's a buzz of anticipation in the stadium. Everyone knows that something special could happen. For a club that has been going through a difficult period, both on and off the pitch, Yamal represents more than just a talented player. He represents hope. He's a symbol of a brighter future, a direct link to the glorious past of Masia, and a reminder that even in the toughest times, magic can be born. So, what's next for Lamine Yamal? The road ahead is long, and the history of football is littered with wonderkids who didn't quite fulfill their potential. The challenges are significant. He will face injuries, dips in form, and the ever-increasing pressure of expectation. The physical demands of top-level football on a still-developing body are a major concern, and Barcelona's medical and coaching staff will have a crucial role to play in managing his workload to ensure his longevity. But everything we have seen so far suggests that Yamal has the talent, the intelligence, and, most importantly, the mentality to navigate these challenges. His work ethic is reportedly phenomenal, and he has a strong support system around him, keeping him grounded. The key will be to allow him to develop naturally, without placing the weight of the world on his shoulders. He is still a teenager, and he needs the space to make mistakes and learn from them. The comparisons to Messi, while flattering, can also be a burden. Lamine Yamal doesn't need to be the next Messi. He needs to be the first Lamine Yamal. He is forging his own path, creating his own legacy. What we are witnessing is the birth of a new superstar, a player with the potential to define a generation. For football fans everywhere, the message is simple. Watch him. Appreciate him. Because we are at the very beginning of what promises to be an incredibly special journey. The boy from Rocafunda is no longer just a prospect. He's a reality, and the football world is his canvas. Thank you so much for watching. What part of Lamine Yamal's game impresses you the most? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more football analysis. We'll see you in the next one.